So you are a journalist.
Yeah.
Since when?
Like since I finished school, actually, I was active in journalism.
You study here in Jordan?
Yes, I studied here German and English language, and then I moved to Germany to study political science.
And you start working in Germany?
Yeah.
How many years ago?
I started working in Germany as a journalist in 2005, 2006. And then I moved to the Emirates.
Emirates.
Yeah.
When did you have this kind of idea, or when did you stop and, oh my God, I'm gonna stop writing and now I'm gonna act? When did you have this?
This was in 2011, and I was inspired by the technique of aquaponics, which enables you to produce fish and vegetables on the rooftops.
Where did you see it?
I see it the first time. I saw it the first time in Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah, and but it's now all over the world. Actually, it's in Thailand and in America. It's a technology that's all over the world, and we were the first that implemented it on the rooftops of Jordan, in Jordan. It was the first implementation.
So what did you do?
Actually, we started doing aquaponics on the rooftop and thought that we have a harsh environment here in Jordan. So it's very cold at winter and very hot at summer. So aquaponics is usually implemented in areas that have stable conditions of weather conditions. So we needed to cover this aquaponics with a greenhouse, and this brought us to another thing, which is producing energy from the greenhouse that can, be used to heat up the house. So that's why we now call our solution the Freedom Machine, because it not only produces food in terms of fish and vegetables, but it also produces energy to heat up the house that we live in. And this is now the main thing that the Freedom Machine does in terms of economic value.
But how did you produce it?
The greenhouses, they usually get hot during sunny days. And in winter, we have in Jordan, most of the days are sunny days, but the weather is cold. So you have cold air, cold weather, but you have sun. The greenhouse gets very hot in these sunny days, and we pump down the energy or the heat that is inside the greenhouse into the apartment that we live in, using a special ducting system. So in that way we have a nice place on the rooftop with the food production, but also with energy reproduction that enables us to save energy during winter. The other thing that we added on the Freedom Machine is that it's in summer, of course, it will be so hot because it's a greenhouse. It's now green. It's not a green. It's a green color, but it's not a greenhouse. It's a shading house now. So we developed a system where we can easily convert the Freedom Machine from a greenhouse to a shading house, which
In summertime is gonna be a.
Now it's a shading
house.
So it gives shade to the rooftop, and the shade reduces the
insulation.
It's kind of reducing the heat that comes to the roof, and heats up the house in summer. So it also reduces the use of AC in the summer.
Can you explain me here
Of
how
course.
it works?
So the main thing that we can see is the vegetables, right?
All right.
We're producing vegetables on the rooftop using a technique called hydroponics.
Hydroponics.
Or aquaponics. We can use either aquaponics when we have fish, when it's good weather now, we can put fish in the tanks, and the fish will fertilize the grains here. The grains will take off the material that is in the water, and the water comes clean back to the fish. So this is called aquaponics. When we don't have fish, we use the same system as hydroponics by putting fertilizers in the water. Instead of the fish fertilizing the water, the fertilizers will fertilize the water.
I have a lot of projects. Wonderful. Maybe next year or the second season we come back to see your projects.
Sure, you're welcome to see that.
It was great to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks very much for all you've done to the world.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming and for your interest.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
País pode viver muito com a escassez de água, mas não sobrevive com a falta de criatividade. E a nossa rota ainda tem muita criatividade pela frente.